What's good, guys, and welcome back to another NBA 2K17 video on my channel. We're gonna talk about 2K18 and like what I would prefer to have in order for it to be a very successful working game, because 2K17 just isn't cutting it for me. In the background I do have some ProAM gameplay, me onto more, the whole squad. I'm just gonna have it playing in the background. If depending on how long this video is, I might just like commentate over one of them, maybe two, well, who knows. But anyways, let's just get right into this. So first on my list I do have some more general customization options, and what I mean by that is I want more like player options, or like player customization options, as if it was like NBA Live. If you haven't played NBA Live, the way that they have the customization, it's fucking over the top. There's so many different hairstyles, there's so many different tattoos, there's so many different, you can change your body type. You change your body type, you can change your muscle mass, or whatever the hell. If you don't know, I probably would have showed like a screenshot or a video of someone doing their player. But I want it to be more like that. I want it to be more of like someone can be able to make like a Kevin Durant build, like a fucking Wiz Khalifa build, or even like a Shaq build. That nigga built like a fucking rhino or some shit like that. I don't know. But other than the player one, the other one I did have was more mycourt customization. I don't think that they should only have the like standard like floors and walls and like the three different mycourts that you get: the warehouse, the lodge, and then the Michael Jordan one. I think they should have at least like 5 or 6 at the very least. And also, as if you don't know, if you don't play ProAM, in the team arena, if you're the owner of it, you can actually change the walls. You can put images on the walls, you can put images on the backboard, put images on the court itself. I want that also, so that maybe if I wanted to, I could put my own logo on my court, maybe make the court like the same thing as my logo, or have my logo in that mid-court, have my logo on the background, anything that I want, anywhere. But that's pretty much it for the mycourts. Shoes. I think it would be a really dope idea for not only for you to have like more customization options, just the same way as you can with your court. I think it'll be cool if you could upload your shoe just like as you can. So let's say like on, I don't think you can download them, but on Black Ops 3, when you make like an emblem, or like, what do you call it, the variant, those little customization things you can do to your weapon, you can upload them so other people can see them. I think it would be a dope idea for you if you can do something like that, and then be able to download that, so that you don't have to keep looking up tutorials on how to do this, how to do that. It doesn't look exactly like this, it doesn't look exactly like that, but so that we can all like have one, you know what I mean? But other than that, again, with the general and other like game modes, I think that they should put like where they have Blacktop at, where they have Play Now. I think that they should have an All-Star Weekend mode, so that there would be something like a celebrity all-star game, because you can, or at least like in 16 I think, you can pick celebrities to play Blacktop in. You pick real current NBA players, you can pick legends, you can pick your own my player. I want to do that. I want that to be a thing. 3-point contest, dunk contest, the skills challenge, and even the all-star game itself. I mean, you can do the all-star game, but it's not really the same in a way. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not the same because you actually had to go to play now and then select like the teams. So pretty much it's the same thing. It's its own mode, like as you were playing like My Career, your All-Star Weekend, or My League or My GM. With the ability to change the rosters, obviously. Like if you don't want fucking LeBron and Steph and Clay and Kyrie in it, you can put fucking all bench players if you want to. I don't know why we want to, but yeah. So next on my list I have Blacktop. So Blacktop this year was okay. It was pretty bland. No excitement whatsoever. The only thing I use it for is like if I want to get like cinematics or something. Or if I need like 100 or 200 VC. I wish that you could invite your friends to play online on Blacktop with different IRL courts. Like for example, Rucker Park, Venice Beach, the Cage, the Mountain Dew court. I want stuff like that. I want those courts to be able to pick between those courts or even more, and to be able to invite your friends to play on your my players on Blacktop instead of your mycourt. I just think it'll add something like some more excitement to the game, more like I don't know. I think I'm just fucking rambling on. But next on my list I have Quick Game or Play Now. I think that they should have like they did with the Jordan edition of I forgot which one that was. I think it was 2011. Where you could have like different scenarios and stuff like that. I think it would be a cool idea to like implement like the NBA finals. It doesn't have to be like starting from like 1960 and all the way up, like maybe like 1990s or like early 2000s, to be able to remake or replay that specific finals. If I wanted to, I could play the 96 Bulls and SuperSonics. If I wanted to, I can play the 2011 Mavs and Heat game. If I wanted to, I can play the 2013 Spurs and Heat game. If I wanted to, I can play Cavs and Warriors in the actual arena that says NBA Finals on the court. And the commentators act like it is the finals, pretty much. I think that'll be a cool thing to implement. So going on to my career, I have on my list multiple storylines. So I think that for 2K18, it'll be the cool idea. I mean, I'm okay. Again, I should have said this at the beginning. I'm not saying like, oh, I want this. I'm pretty sure they're already done with the game and just like doing some like final touches to the game already. But I think it would be a cool idea to have multiple storylines and let's say like for the game Until Dawn, depending on what you choose in the game is how the game plays out at the very end. I think that'll be a cool implementation, so that we're not always going to be a free agent at the end of the season, or we're not always gonna have, I forgot her name, but she comes in and like breaks up with you. We're not always going to have like that team chemistry with orange juice, stuff like that. If you play my GM, when you, okay, let's say like you're going to like talk to someone about signing with your team that's a free agent, I think it'll be cool to be able to like have a cutscene of you going into teams that want you and talking to them and asking them questions about their team and why they want you, why that city would be a good fit for you, to like better enhance your My Career experience. This My Career, it's cool and all, but it's pretty much the same thing every single season. Nothing changes. You're always gonna play as, if you're a starter, you're always gonna be a starter for that team. You don't get traded. They don't do anything unless you request it. That's another thing on my list. I wish that team, like as fucked up as that sounds, I wish teams could trade you instead of you asking for a trade. So if you're not playing good, if you're not a good fit for their team, they have the ability to trade you off to another team or make you a free agent or release you from the team. I think that better enhances the experience itself. More colleges. So I don't think that, what is it, like 8 colleges to choose from or something like that. Most of those colleges you don't even want to choose, or they're not very exciting in the college basketball world, if you know what I mean. Like what is it, like Georgia Tech, Michigan State is okay, I guess. But what if they had like Villanova or Duke or Kentucky or Florida, Maryland, all these different schools that were constantly in the March Madness tournament, and maybe they could do that. Maybe they can do that in college instead of like a national championship. You just go to your national championship. Maybe you actually do like an actual March Madness tournament, instead of that scrimmage and then like 2 or 3 games and then you go to your championship game. Maybe you start when you choose your school, maybe you start in the first round of the tournament. So next I have Summer League and Draft Combine. I think they had this in 15 or 14, maybe 13. I know they had these in like 2K9 and 2K10 and 11. I know they had this when you could start off in like the Summer League for a team and then you just progress to your draft. I think that'll be a cool thing to bring back. And then after that, after you do get drafted, maybe you can play your preseason games, quote unquote. I don't know. Maybe that'll just like enhance your experience, or it could even like tell your coaches that yes, the way that I play in these preseason games depicts whether or not I start or not, or whether or not I get over 10 minutes a game, or whether or not like I should even be on this team. So off days, I think that there should be more than those like catering things, and I think, 'cause I'm pretty sure there's like 2 or 3 of them that give you like 50 VC. Maybe like some that you can actually like go to and as you can with practice, you can go to practice. They're optional. You can just go to practice, work out with your teammates, and then leave. Maybe some of these you can go to and actually like talk to people, or like play a game with kids. Pause. Not like that, you fucking sick freaks. Maybe like play basketball with a kid. Something that like these real life players do. I think that'll be a cool thing to implement into the game. So next I have your phone. So what I hate about this here is that only you can get, like, only you can receive text. You can't text back, you can't call back. Let's say like you want to hang out with someone, I think you should be able to give them a call as like you do in like GTA 5. Give them a call, ask to hang out with them, and see if they say no or yes. I just wish that you can like pull your phone out, pick a contact, and do you want to hang out? Do you want to come to my court to play one-on-one? Do you want to practice threes? Something like that. So the last thing I have for my career on my list is the ability to have rivalries. If you don't know, I haven't played this, but in WWE 2K17, in your career mode, they have like rivalries, and depending on that rivalry, the crowd reacts differently. So implementing that into 2K17 or 2K18, I mean, let's say like, let's use the Wizards and Celtics. Huge rivalry, huge. Both teams hate each other. We're going at it in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure that like every game in this series, someone is bleeding from their arm, mouth, someone's getting into a fight, they're pushing, shoving, yada yada yada. So the worse the rivalry is, the more physical play that there is, and the more physical play that there is, the higher chance of a flagrant foul being occurred in that game. Maybe like your player has a rivalry with someone else in the league, and just something like Jackson Ellis, and they just like, they're always trying to one up you. So for the last part of this video, I'm going to talk about ProAM. So first on my list, I have friendly games. That's pretty simple in my opinion. I don't understand why one team can't invite another team's 5 that they already have, but we have to like ready up at the same time just to play against each other. And it still counts against our record. I don't think that should be a thing. So team arena, in your team arena, I think you should be able to have like a scrimmage against the AI, scrimmage against like your own team, maybe practice like alone with one ball in it, the owner can choose, just so you can like get your chemistry together, get your plays together. And yeah, I think that'll be, since a lot of people are getting new to the whole esports and the whole competitive scene of 2K, I think it'll be a cool idea to implement that. Lineups. So I think that the team captain or someone, the owner, someone who's in charge of that team, they should be able to pick who plays what. So if you have 2 point guards, right, maybe the same height, one of them is going to be a shooting guard, one of them is going to be a point guard, maybe another one a small forward. I don't know, something like that. I think there should be a thing where you can choose between who plays what position. If I want to play the point guard, I want my teammate to play shooting guard, I put him at shooting guard. I don't want to be shooting guard as a playmaker and my sharp to be point. That's just it. I want to be able to call the plays. So again, with the arenas and stuff, I think there should be bigger courts. There's not enough space. There just isn't. There's too much people in the paint, bodies in the paint. If you have two 7-3 centers, it's damn near impossible to get into the paint. Box out. Either that or smaller player models. For a walk-on, I think that if you are a point guard, you go in with your friend that's a center and another friend that's a small forward. You guys already reserved those spots. That's it. You can only get matched up with a shooting guard and a power forward on your team. That's it. No other centers, no other small forwards, no other point guards. That's it. Because I don't want to go into the game with another point guard or another center, 2 centers, 2 point guards, 3 point guards, 4 point guards and a center. I just don't want that. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I rambled on a lot. I have a ton of stuff on this list, and I'm probably gonna add more as we get closer to 2K18. But anyways, let me know what you guys think if you guys watch this whole video. Comment down below. I'm really excited to read your guys' comments and read your guys' feedback. But anyways, it's been Prizzy, and I'm out.